The weekend is upon us. God, I can't believe it. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Right, 23, 24. We're down to that now. 23, 24 of December. And yeah, Taurus turning into a Gemini moon. Taurus on Saturday, moving into Gemini. Oh, what time? No idea. Moving at some point. Here we go. 8:15 in the morning. So that's nice. Lots of chit chat, communications. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so I've moved the camera a bit higher so you can see my antlers. I know. Look at that. Much fun will be had at the Christmas table. Christmas table. That's a new thing that we're celebrating. Christmas. How's your Mercury going? Yes, I know. I took the boys, what's it called? MacBook for a new battery, which is an incredibly Mercury retrograde thing to do. And of course, the whole thing has turned into an absolute shaggy dog story. So yeah, I've been doing stuff like that. There's many other things, aren't there, that are just waiting to catch us out. I think you have to have a sense of humour about it, or at least try to. And even if you don't, kind of make out to the universe that you do, you know, you're like, ha ha, hollow laughter everywhere. What is going on? So, so the house across the street has got a holly wreath on the door. I know, I've seen some that I like. But they're really expensive and I'm hoping they're going to go into the sale. So I keep creeping over to there to see if they've gone into the sale yet. The ones that I like, of course, are a wreath and it's made out of different orange and red and gold. It's quite posh. Baubles stuck on the wreath, but some of them are really glittery and it's like a real disco one. And there's one that is in quite kind of rainbowy colours and I'm like, oh, I want this. So I've got to time it right so that I happen to be there when they get reduced. And I'm reckoning that time is about now. Yes! Okay, apart from that, a lorry arrived this morning, which looked like it had a grabber handle and there was loads of things of cement and stuff on it. That can only mean someone is drilling at some point. Oh, God! Right, let's pay attention. What is that? I don't even know what to call my face when it does that. Right, I'm going to check the cards. Yeah, getting a lot of reversals, even though the pack is mostly straight up. What can I say? Holy moly. You wait till I do the Christmas deck. Oh, they're back. See, this is the, I don't know what you'd call it really, but I've also got a hot water bottle stuck down my trousers. If I stand up, this will fall out. So let's just do that first. As they can see, this strange woman with antlers staring out of the window and a hot water bottle stuffed into her trousers. Oh, what are they getting out? Oh, that's okay. It's the window cleaner, people. That's good. They're not cleaning these windows because they're not my window cleaner. Good. We'll let them go. Right. Yeah, wait for the Christmas Day reading. That's usually the most bleak reading of the whole year. And every day I try and zhuzh it up with something or other. Every week, even every year. You know what I'm saying. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, yes. I can't do the camera thing because that's not working. Say all this stuff about Mercury and then turn to my camera and there is no switch up thing available. Okay, I'll hold them up. We're not bothered. We can work with the bare bones. Right, weekend people. Gosh, we've got the Four of Wands. Yay! By the way, must say, sign up for the newsletter. It could be coming out today. Okay, it's got a free pick a card reading in it. Woohoo! Look at that. Free pick a card reading for 2024. And it's embedded in the newsletter. Or it will be, and I'll be sending it out probably today. So when you get this reading, it'll either be very soon or today. And so sign up. It's in the description box. What have I been doing lately? Sign up for my newsletter. And you get my Christmas newsletter with what I've been up to, but also, dun dun dun, free pick a card reading for 2024. 4 of Wands as the overall energy card, and that's the good bit. So hold on to this and wring it out for all it's worth, okay? Because the rest of the reading is a little bit tricky, to be honest. Although I don't think you can beat a 7 of Swords where he's got a Christmas hat on. You can't, can you? It's in reverse though. So we may be looking back, or maybe on all the dastardly deeds that we did and what we may or may not have got away with. Or we could be looking back on the dastardly deeds of somebody else, okay? Something is springing into motion and it looks like change. Not comfortable change, most change isn't. So we've got the 2 of Swords as well in the reverse. Interesting. When we have the 2 of Swords, it's normally a sense of arrested development. You know, something, jiggling them. Something is, we're in between. It's like a pause. But when it goes into reverse, it's like taking your foot off a wedge and letting a boulder run down the hill. You're like, well, it's on now. Here we go. Let's go. So something's on, but it's also, because it's Mercury retrograde, it's rolling backwards first before it goes forwards. Then we have the 3 of Wands. So you may be very inclined to take something a step further. It probably won't work if you do. You say that though, when Mercury's retrograde, it's not that things don't work at all. It's just that you feel like you're pushing against something and you think, why is this so difficult? If you keep going with it, you'll get something from it. You'll learn a lot and you'll end up somewhere. And sometimes it's more interesting than where you were aiming for. So there is that. But at the same time, it's just not straightforward. It's not as easy as it should be. You know, you're like, oh, I always do this. I always do this, then I always do that. I always go on here. I always change the view of the camera. I can't today. So you're like, okay, I'll work around it. I'll learn something by it. Then we've got the 8 of Pentacles. How something works, what you do with something. It could be your job as well, what you do for a living, and it can be anything that you put your time and effort into. So you're going to need to be putting your time and effort into something, whatever it is, Christmas dinner, your job, you know, your relationship, whatever it is. It will pay off, but it is jam tomorrow situation, not even jam tomorrow, jam hence. Ning, ning, ning. Jam hence. Then we have death. Now, they've not put death in a Christmas hat. I would have, definitely. You know, there aren't many opportunities to get your revenge on death, are there? And I would have had death in a big old, like maybe some reindeer antlers, Christmas hat, you know, bottle of eggnog, whatever. I would have gone for it on the death card because it's the only time you get to mock it. Oh, it's so gorgeous though in the sunshine. The glitter, you just can't see it, but it's so beautiful. There's like gold glitter coming out when I'm holding it. And that's one way of zhuzhing it up, isn't it? Now, death card, think of what was happening in Scorpio season back in October. There was plenty going on there. But also, it's a big change. It's a major change down the road into 2024 and maybe beyond, okay? Woof. Now, I haven't got any Christmas Oracle cards. So I don't know which ones to choose. I don't feel like it's a wretched broth situation. I'm going for a bit of Shaman's Dream because at least it's quite blingy. Okay. Shaman's Dream. Very windy here today. The clouds are like doing that thing where they look like they're on double time. Like that. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Itchy nose, the whole bit. We get like a heart of fire. And we're probably going to need it. And it's beloved. Radical acceptance. Yes. Employ it. It's very liberating. And also, you're not supposed to want something out of it, but you do end up getting something out of it. Okay? Sign up for the newsletter. I'll be sending it out. Leave me a comment and I'll see you soon. Namaste.